I suppose it's important to specify that there's 4 key compartments for a control steward nights of racing, and that's the compliance, regulation, integrity and welfare of the industry. The race night comprises of a lot of people. Like I depend an awful lot on our steward here, and I depend a lot on the kennel people that look after the kennels and the ground staff and the race manager, of course. Yeah, there's a big team involved. I mainly arrive at the track maybe an hour before the weigh-in. The first thing I do is meet up with the racing manager and discuss what dogs are out or non-runners for the night and what reserves might be coming in. As soon as we've that done, I just make my way to the weigh room. I sit down in front of the card and I make sure every dog is eligible to run and race on the night in question. Following that then, I do an inspection of the kennels. So I like to make sure that the kennels are spick and span, that they're clean, they're safe, they're locks and all of them, and they're ready for racing.
Track maintenance and the preparation of the track is a huge element of Bordengon's welfare policy. Each track is power harrowed during the week and it's tyre packed back. Tracks are watered, cambers are measured at bends, traps are checked, air pressure, and that's typical for all stadium before racing.
Myself, the race manager and steward, once the track has been prepared for racing, we proceed to do a track inspection. This is done about a half an hour before racing, once everything is in line, and that upholds the welfare of the greyhounds to make sure that the racing circuit is safe for them to run on the whole lot. It's important to note as a welfare issue too, that after every 2 races here at Limerick, that the track will be replated and watered again prior to the following race. Following the track inspector, we proceed to the weigh room to weigh in the greyhounds. Here, each greyhound would be presented to me at the weighing scales where I would identify the greyhound through its earmark or microchip. And it's the first time I put a hand on the dog in the night, so just to make sure again the welfare of the greyhound looks in good condition, is healthy to race. If I have any issues, I would notify the vet at the track in question. It's important to get the race off on the time specified. Once that is done, the race is run. The next thing that I would do as a control steward is come in and watch the race 4 or 5 times over again. By doing this, then I get to see if dogs should have their seeding changed, if they're seeded wrong, if there's any interference in the race, and it just puts my mind at rest that once I watch 4 or 5 times, I'm happy with the way the race has been run. On a particular race night, I would make a random draw of 2 greyhounds to be tested that particular night.
Testing for prohibited substances is cornerstone and it's key to the integrity of greyhound racing. It ensures a level playing field for all. Welfare is key and welfare is the future. Welfare is the only way that we will safeguard the future of the industry and ensure its longevity. But apart from that, there is an onus on every owner and trainer and every racing official to ensure the welfare of greyhounds from every sort of due diligence perspective.